months ɛwɔ yɛnim no ɛno so ɛyɛ akwan ho nsɛm na meka akwan ho nsɛm yi deɛ na ma menka nkyɛ sɛ ɛkwan yɛsum asantema mu baako paa traffic ewo mikro mebu akwa kwan so ufi apatrapagya nhia kwa so bedu ebu akwa na ekwan no omu yesisei omahase a omu gusu womu de omuka se bitumi no anase asphalt omahase edi gusu a the tense omu yakwan one side akwa akodru omu ya no mabaye the other side enti wo omu ni mebu akwa no udu tara so Supreme Sage Junction wa omahase egu a asphalt na omagu ade dru se say kasapreko 1D 1F anim ho a wo mo to aso edeko drains ni kwado omaya de akodru mikro mebu akwa se etwan eno so no eno so ekoso den enti yeka ekwan wasem no na de tie no Ghana card number no say de eno ana ba replace ana say eba ye snake number June 28 2001 and abamane say ebe hyase na omu atoaso a we nyina Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne magic ni bia Mr. Digital eno so ya oye no afi financing roadmap to ensure Ghana achieve 2020 UN sustainable development goals and also it was launched by the President of the Republic of Ghana Nana Addo Akufo-Addo we any dey kan kra e bibi mamu nyina ni Africa nyina we any dey kan adodroba no sanso na Kojo Krom Mansour Railway project no a section of the new standard gauge western line 65% and abaiba amane say eno so no ye ho adwuma akwa kodru it is about 65% complete it way any niema na watwi mu course so aban etu ho anamo na ene adwuma de nsa na ye be ye nsema mabobosi no na mama mabedwafo no omu fam mienu a na odi ho nkomo na de wetoso fam mienu na odi ho nkomo yakoba ne asa be di ho nkomo akopim say no nkono Amia so na fe Wontumi national sports no enso ababeto aso repay Bosheba Ima and fe Ima my cameraman Kwame Adingra Jr. and Kofinto Frank and Ebo Michidom and ne anopay. Honorable Alexander from Port Bodu, good morning.
Good morning, Oineba.
Na apum
Christo Adam.
Oboasen so to say.
Already Adam Oboase Eboko. Maybe Bonnie be NC, Radi Kusua, Okuta, Oboasman, and for that matter, a dance man. You bet here a TF any Afrafuna and Anope. La Maxia, Noboase, my constituency chairman, Mr. Samodan Yankee, and was a minister chief executive, Honorable Jana Sebona, me assembly members, and Honorable MP, Honorable Kwajima Quatin. Yachimuna Oboase Radi Gusua or Niama or Oboase. You say, Sebi, Yenina, ne baby in the meantime, with the but Radia Dumara, and Nema Egusua Kui. Now, before I make a man 5 coins, some more school be about junior high school. Remember, Kwabna Fury junior high school. Junior high school. Teachers now far to Moso. Okay. Into more school. Now, designs here on my own school. Any painting on one idea miskasa yedi scan a painting school no elo man ko fa paint be in flower side or say creative arts into more teachers na students be anka ho no more painting school ne CC school nti ma mo headmaster na abaso na me mo teacher for ni na so abaso say o ma ya de say yina ye nya opepa say amoma no ye nyina act ne anantisi ya fi say o ma no be be pese ko duro no radi adoma ye betime de akwakoduo ti mebo Kwabna Fury school teachers and headmaster and students na bomba so pa
right yenso so yachiamo ne modwumaden a moye ehonum nyina mamemra ora owusu ajabe ho na memema ono so ache ema na kwaba ye kan se ya ne gise afijase asokore na yaduru no Mr. Jabe
Honorable
Machan
yanua
napom
Jamia do menes over the other room.
Na what you must not school to say. Oh, that's some more strike.
Strike a crabby ba.
I don't know yes sir.
Strike a crabby ba. Mo hina ba. Ma high pan. Who say?
I don't know yes sir.
Oh, me answer na ba. Ma mi nka ntia wona etian of nyina when wo me fiasa sokore aye secretary east. Nanan matankonyo ho no mo man hina wo masokore traditional area. Nana susubibi krobia asante ene emefigya man hen ene manfo aka nyina yenchia party mpanifo so MP so emeda no Dr. Nana you free ene constituency chairman ne executives ni nyina na yenka ne se school munsem ne de abanesa nsi akwakoye eku adwuma yenum bi ne de bia na yeka ne se after COVID-19 no die se ye nyina ye ne ye se ye momodin se ye nya twen honhom de ama aban no na aban we ya aban a oni Ghana for abroda na oni obia so abroda na etoda na ebia mu nyina madwene enkoye baako enti se ekuo ni nyina si gina ye bia na die dodo ne beka no upe umpio na chese no na yemfa ne se se wo de so die adwuma na enso so die mewu mu ede ne yese minim se an suspension aba nyame yadomo a free Monday ekono wana 18 no pe nyina a mo technical universities no omu nyina bit ma shase akọ school mu free sa weekends we no na nyame yadomo a free Monday no die na wotwena na se ye ya anye ni nyina no ye be time de ni nyina hyem na madison so akoso se die e good news na about him ba.
Okay. Doc. Machen.
Yeah,
na machen I will say.
Oh, say be hu wache. Me hu wache. Ai. Me hu wache pa.
Okay.
Na pa cho so ho ye de.
Me ho ye. O strike ni bi.
Me remember me introduce into me ko bi.
Me nka se chichim. Ane ne da bi na me abusa ho.
Okay. Ane.
Da bi.
Ane.
Okay. Okay. Nti edwada so be ko adwuma.
Oh, edwada me wojidi.
Na wotwetwa mu na wonya adwuma.
Oh, me say me ye adwuma, but adwuma ne de na de kire ne ye nka ho.
Wa anko trade.
Ana say nkora ne ni ho.
Tese bo sumu suni tu aka. Tese wadi akatu a wanya ho adwuma.
Oh, but say strike illegal
me ka say illegal. Ne so bo sumu suni tu aka. Na say na otwi wa wanya adwuma so wadi ho akatu. Oh,
me ya cha ne ka ho ende o kan say say de wo pese wo ya te say de as gije TB film ye ne sa
asem na me busa se busumi sune do ketu agina busumi ketu agina mawa na say na otwi wo ho a wa anya adwuma so wadi ho akatu
wo ka say ma anya adwuma wa misinterpret no me ko adwuma mu
ko adwuma mu ko ede.
Oh, sanya enye teaching ni ayenku a bi bo ha ye ka ho.
Onuba. Uza ga lecture na yinunku. Ye wo project supervision do ho.
Oh, okay.
Ni se na muskum na mihia me be fan say me project students no.
Na na mutimi ya na ram nyina mo ncha de nka ho
so no na uza key ones e wo mu. Examination lecturing na ye fan say omo ma ye drop ye but the others ne na but thanks be to God.
Monday o hele be ko
ana we so the adekere no won e wo lecturer na ye mfa say wo no handle course no it the lost hours ni nyina no na so make arrangements say students no ye mfa say mo cover 1 week na 3 hours ye mfa say me am kire 3 credits a paper no say be a class bi na me mshia for 3 hours in the 3 hours na say make sure say me am make arrangements na me this 3 hours ni shem teno de ye ko na ye di students
na o person ha me but adena nkasa de ye ko adwuma ma.
Okay, yan common as a chance from education this week. Abain etu anamon alanche a policy for early childhood education na eno no ehwese nkwala no yebetimi afa kwan papa bi so atete omu efi wo mofra bremu a na wo ngomasu afapem no atimi agina brane na okọ wanim no ochese wonya afapem papa eno achi no anamọbọ akọ aban se tu ye fa ngomasu ho eye the issue of textbooks, especially basic school textbooks nanka empempi no ye print and I say outside Ghana edeba aban say need there be or the so atoso yesi omeye mu ene ebeye na afi other printing press houses wo omamu ni ade no mususu no omotumi enya hoden na onyuma no atumi akonkan textbooks yi extended na je se ho nkomodie aba bebrebe se mofra no ewo school mu na nso no textbooks no mind ma chechefo no hu ekwan a ase mo bre ewo umu adichim. So the issue of textbook the printing I see ebe no ebe can say in house ebe no memu na fi early childhood policy aban elanchi ye no shisheye anasa fapim papa ede be ma ye ngomasua no. Honorable Alexander from Pombo Maminti
medo asipi ile baba minchia Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia Alhaji
no hineba
Doctor Sese
body wa happy or hineba be jini nyina
obejini nyina
na so about bi bi aso betu ma jafa
body ni pe na say program no pa no say opese ofa nyina
ode PM kawasem ode
kawasem se boni din we say obo juma
ode PM
kawasem ma ese wa santima mo ntima me
o wa Doctor Isita
mentia no
ene mentia no
ya mo la kwa bakesi misane nsanu ojuma efe enyuma so kwa yie ti ya bola baso ne ya no ene anopen oni ba mamemo Dr. Aduchuma Baso education minister in fact papa no hwe djumedia odi ene sene oye vibrant even in the media niema ekoso de bia about be chire mu hwe ne hye papa odi tu dwa bibia dia dance se egma no wait my no ye ne yi say ye further printing industry na ye hwe sika ye de ko printing book textbooks any handouts ni ade outside nene radio adum aban no na nadan ko akofado ni titi Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia asise se minister bebia niema ekono se ne be sika ne be ka Ghana man mu na oman netima fa no ntoma pa efra se ne be ya yensi de ne betima stabilizing se ne be ya yen inflation betimi akolowa na aboa mo man no timamofo asitema ya pantino yen ko paint one side view ye be paint ni nyina o Ghana ha se ne be ya timamofo nso benye adwumaye na yen nyina edi nwadan se mekai bra free SHS bawo fro no okọ asafo ohwe okọ adum ohwe painters ya no obi a company se aban ne baaye no first in private schools textbooks on painting exercise books on painting no and aban ne de ma students in free of charge in intamo modjuma no akofom ti se na urade adom na ebia first na kia asose from China e kwaji free China neighbor ni nyina yesi e baba ye ni Ghana ha e babua ama the painting industry especially omo painting person akese no omodjuma na akoso na djuma no nso koso a enso a obi a be increase in capacity when increasing the capacity no employ more people now all employ more people no na ma say be ordinary Ghanaian timani or Ghana no ono so na brabo mo ede no aside that they employ more people no remember the friend say PAYE payment in tax payment is employee taxes and so e be cost na abanda say timanya revenue more na wadi aboa amampuntunjuma etimi ayekese o ma Ghana mu enti good news ma Ghana man a good news ma MPP aban and a good news ma obi biala ene anopen yin na ate say news say aban etu sana mo ete say na be boa asesa niema e be say in local economy no ama printing presses o ma ye printing ejuma o mo so betimi I extend o mo nyuma no e bia mo akese no more recruit I employ more people na ama the source of livelihood Ghanaians so no obi an so timenya kakra de akona no enti ye da radi ase na ye bo Dr. Aduchuma Baso woni awaye na me suye pa se we beboa ama Ghana economy no radi aduma asanso akwe nanimo pii if you say me hwe nipa painting place omo akra omo a ye mo cooperate for contracts ye ba omo be employ mo ye hwe omo nso a direct wo painting place as for instance obi an agba no so be bus keke obi dia ne so be park obi cutting keke intebama youth ndudu na enya qualification ke se bia so kuta first degree okuta second degree ansa no wetima ngesa agma ne bia ne aye the certificate bi ekuta obi ano be ma nipa no etimi enya bia ye na me ye so so ebetimi aboa expand in local economy no ama niema etima fa ntuma pa efra ti ya da na dan kwa kufado ye Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia any education minister wana monto kesi a wonatu na de se dem ese ne se yen so Awurade be ya dom ne be nya opportunity ye be nya contract ni bi say ye printed textbooks no number 1 ye hwe quality number 2 ye make sure say ye betima work within timelines yem say ye dey more say 3 months or so we no just 1 year nothing students in class so sabe to say we nya textbook we say that my printer bi a ontimi enya adwuma ni ye ti e be say printer say sabe we dey opportunity man only ba me printing press boase. I know what I'm talking about. I opportunity my yin beti rade beti ma ma faso am edwuma na tumpon na ye kan wie no so no ne ye tu ye won so wonfo say me edwuma ye roso ne nye ye ye so kofa inferior material bi akọ painting na kofa infun bi akọ painting na wodun safa so na epepa o yes sir gidi anya rese mu aban no enya o ye painters na ye mu I need to the contracts and my outside the BMO. Sagidi and Baba film. Any government be over to us be no, and about cancer, this policy. Near doesn't mean about early childhood policy. I about please a idea about boa ama or manage my fund to my perfect. Titu near Mofla addition. Go first na KG Crano. And then another and Danko for Dubai and KV. Back in the garden, part of government. Schools first no. Na school na na de keka na education Ghana education service and said inculcating pass as part of their policy my radio domene keji na ba beka ho aban de say ya ba ebe boa emma ye mofla titu from KG lower primary na de ye bebe tumpon na ye nya curriculum betimi aboa emma on system on addition etima ye enti good news my nyina na ye say sani ya se Ghana ye omra bebrebe na no rent control officer bi ka se mi kire me emra wa Ghana no se se de yedwuma police and se ya ye se de yedwuma command mi su senka enye ne tibi ani se me de me da ma han na efiora no de oba han da no no atu otu wie ya na ori me ki abama ntun man pamono sonko ki no odi be maje emra ni se me se esa no so otuntumi ntio ne sika ma no but all along many landlords ni me say oh ade ne de say nipa ni tua ono wa enforce no no ade ne petu dia so ko nti se wonyo obi anfa ma ne han ya ni kwa so chen diskama no no say me be wa excessa to me can about to the point that there are many laws, there are many policies here Ghana ye wa eye papa as ye see edi so na ye petemu ye beboa ama o man chechire o man peja ene nkoso aye papa amatimamufo ti me say policy abai me mfa nkwese discuss ye nyina ye so policy ni mu na ye mfa nya adwuma ye mfa ntu anamo se ne fata se ne be ya tim apa agene papa na na dankwa akofo do mampanini eni na pound for your Dr. Mamadou Ba Alhaji Baumia enya edi amatimamufo di ama ye ma no sa timamu pa agene papa no ebetimi amaterialize na di asetina ni anwa ha abdo bibiala organ ha na mu so it's a good policy mama ye nyina enkutemu na ye mfa enya adwuma na me da yewura educhuma se bebrebe na adwuma dia wodi ne dance ni communication skills ni me bia oye bia chese gwa no betima no ni yes everybody so because adum ne nyansa sa na se ne wasa ase enkodu baabi ema na bamu nkobu se ne akra me ye no waka se se bi nkofo bi si genofobi omu kobo ndi omu kokunu agbobulush enti na bamu kra eyebu mi wa niam oye ne so ebeboa ama omane mane etimi ati no omane etimi tumpon ti ya money yoko ya celebrate so money yoko do home no want me my policies ya beboa I guide the education system I guide the teachers I guide non-teaching and teaching staff I guide obi our education sector no na etimi aboa ama ya addition etimi akoso na o man ngumanim etimi koso a ena urade adomo a waka hu enti no ebeboa ema niema papa agene papa ebema suman papa ebema niema o man ne betimi aye yie no ebetimi tumpon na aye because o man education system eda fam no o man ntimi ni yie because ne bibia ye school everything teacher nipa no ni knowledge ya policy that was nipa no komo obi asebi obi oni wonim dia wontimi implement it. So everything is about education TSS the omo ye yento koso ne nwe payo na ense everybody dey anymunyam na ense na nado titu Dr. Alhaji Baumia nso dey anymunyam.
Dr. Samuel Afriye, education. I went to you.
Education. Sorry, me that's it. Ohene ba me ma happy Father's Day.
Amen.
Yes. Na me shira na o ma we dey fi makuma mpa na make
na dey name fi wakuma
say bidding community dicona by way if my community yes be o and me ma happy one first person actually member mama kaso
Martina amen
Mechia KST for nyina nyame adoma Monday ye be school nti bibia be fine na about education one of the key people the Minister for Education is one of the person managing the home one in my team is one of the best and he strike now was having hope and believe that he will handle such issue very well and God being so good no so what me bibia ekoso na oba your education system no your deputy with your boss Napo
Dr. Matuku Prempe
and the contribution or the buyer the commitment to ensure say your best your educational system no is one of the great successes yet me achieve so far. Now launching of the early childhood education policy no one of the things are ebebwa unse enyo ma bisi education more people don't know because any short term effect in it no amanfo nche da ehun susuye say aba enne bia mfa say one mobiska or the to aduane didi that kind of thing bibia ye short term but education it has long term effect maybe new maybe measures be when omonde atutu in place you might not see it now and people might not see the value of it but it has a long term effect. Who buy a basic education the lower level now near a lot of challenges. You say ube free where time you see nyina ye be nkrofobi wo potentials nkrofobi wo skills bia ani nyina akwahye baabi wadi beba ho kra no na msebi wo kra na unim de wo ye na ye too late so amam na wo hwe your educational system ye ba ye basic level de bia meka se enkora de ya mbo bia se nyankopon amfo bia ma wiase se wabon ba wo basic ye wo ba entity ne enioma ewo ye de be ma no ene be kire se bia wo nim die ebeko anim and one of the basic things is say wunya basic education ye good you don't have any problem. But obetimi progress say won't be progress kra na there are certain requirements be wo ha when yantin ebetimi aboa and one of the challenges are now in terms of curricular development kindergarten education and na your curricular development and say me man ba you say there are changes in their books or mu use any you can say or method of teaching. As I say, now teaching, abaye more facilitate like your man Qurani involvement, your more and teacher first now, babadi anyone one but now no, there's a total change up from where your man Qurano be doing and when you put pressure on the mind and my mind creative and my mind innovative meaning say the mind developer based on the kind of pressure how you make your mind more active and you more assessor na me gidi say for 5 years or 10 years to come we might see san korani nyina bedru ebi a secondary won bedu tertiary then you see say there's a total transformation about your system of even your way of living because ebe man for adwin ebe man for the new foforo aba ebe man for so ehun say enuma ye develop and a method of teaching so assessor methodology assessor now no uzo obekọ na bia teacher no nkora ne te ho na or guide wo mo it's not about wa begina ho na wo ma instructive say ye we no waka no waja wo na ko ne ye de paper ba nkora ne ansa wo be wie no busa ne say we kra de san kra wo nim but now no the method of teaching no abaye say let's get akra ne involved ebetimi ama akra no so adwen ehun say at least ono so will be bia odema because omo the assignment ne ba utimi say nyoma no asesa bebre omo homework utimi say the way and we were being taught no has changed, and I think it's one of the best basic education. So and supervision is one of the things I never had dream of basic education, especially local government institutions, educational but now no, there's a little bit of improvement in supervision. Into educational early child educational policy now, these 3 key areas now are dwell on curricular development model for naba any acquire infrastructure there any supervision teachers ne or more because teachers also I was here you check your more method of teaching I was here your assessment ni na you part of where it mean to improve the quality of education. Yeah, what say? Yeah, me find say what tertiary. Yeah, what we have what we call quality assurance department. They make sure say standard that you set no. And una we lecturer now say ubia betimi agu according to that standard. And to fall short be then we draw your attention. Then whether you be queried or whether you be punished. These are the things and measures are so put in place emma ubia nejuma o ye no hu se bia o bibi esi nani so na ye be ma ye nyina ye say ye momodin sebe ya this educational early child policy education na ya launch no it will come to stay. I believe that continuity is one of the best. Ye ma ye nyina ye involved, and being the minister for education now, no a deputy now initiative sa omuka hu nyina the minister for that is Napo Shasiano. I believe that for 5 years to come we might see a greater change of our children. And now because now minister of education can say Ghana we were lacking behind the world in terms of 20 years about educational system. Yeah, it's a 20 years gap and it can bridge the gap of developed countries, you know. Until now no these things are being put in place to close them as soon as what practicable, and that is what makes me happy because yeah call question idea wo at least a krubisuno uhwe Asia countries na their educational system near scientific based on mathematically and those kind of proof. Yes, so about Western education and also yes our area hono ne ehwe the yes so what brofo wo ye Wontumi ka you to make camp brofo ani say yes what ben enti ya call you know we were having a big challenge because in that system no yemfam eno na ma India this say can say abakos say otai bi no Ediabana, a man Kurano adwin move fast. It's from India. The Indians developed that way to make their children to be smart. So Asian countries now you see say Kurani are very, very good in mathematics, very good in scientific ways. All because of the way Umudura and Kwaramonuntire Mankorano na be part of them, which means it makes them to become more creative, more innovative in certain ways. Ebema bibia oye biano ebeko enimu. Neno na ohwe Africa hano we lag behind, and Ghana was lagging behind of 20 years. We're having a big challenge because professor will expect to say we will follow a more system of proving your knowledge. Say bibia baby also scientifically based, mathematically inclined. Prove it. But I know you said that those you much concern. And you have to recover and then read more, work extra to catch up. If not, because I want international school. International school, different countries now, but now to prove your point. All what you do is that prove yourself with intelligence, creativity, innovative, and a big challenge. For us to become more competitive, we are say education. I think the best approach what the Minister for Education has adopted, Ebema Nkurano abaye more competitive. Miti or more different countries now. Ebema more competitive, and that is what because 20 years there near were cheaper. But I believe say this beginning from this childhood education. Ebebo and to Ahiniba the Bekafa early childhood education.
Okay, already
Ahiniba.
My tribute, I mean, too.
Yeah, na mechanic said, ɛyɛ me depa ebra minya no ntie sɛ early childhood education policy no yɛmfa no sɛ de aba ne nyina ne yɛ sɛ ewiase no adeɛ bi a woyɛ biara no ne fapem de ɛho hia pa ɛno ne yɛka foundation no nti yɛwɔ ɛdan bebree a wohwɛ Ghana ha no mo a abu akum enipa bebree na ɛkɔba begina foundation a yɛanto no yie so yɛnyɛ wo kumase ne deɛ ɛnkyɛe sɛ ebi a wofie kɔ anim kakra wonim dan a ɛbuyɛ na foundation ne nyɛ saa pɛpɛpɛ na ɛba yɛ nwoma suam so a ɛteɛ abɔfra a wɔnyini no aba bɛyɛ panin no sɛ ɛba nwoma suam na sɛ ne fapem ɛnyɛ a metimi aka kyerɛ sɛ saa abɔfra no ɔbɛbrɛ yie paa na mmom no sɛ fapem no wotimi to fapem no ɛma fapem no ɛgyina yie die a ɛneɛ ɔkɔ anim no metimi aka kyerɛ sɛ saa abɔfra no ɛmbrɛ nanso so no wohwɛ tetena yɛba nyinaa na minim de ɛsiyɛ mpanimfoɔ no ayi wɔn ani adi firi nkwala paa no mu ɔmo susu sɛ bi a ɛfiri 6 years ɛkɔ no ɛhɔ no ɛna ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmo ma ɔmo attention ɛkɔ not knowing kran sɛ wobɛtumi aba fam na ɛfiri 3 years ɛkɔ no ɔpeke abɔfra no firi 3 years ɛkɔ na ɔhyɛnse sɛ wotreni na ɛno na boa abɔfra no ɛyi na sɛsi ayi aban no ɛde early childhood education policy aba ne deɛ na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ne kwan so a no na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛ mmɔfra a ɔmo ɛreba no ɔmo no ɛbɛnya fapem a ɛyɛ papa ɛsen deɛ yɛn no yɛbɛto yɛ ɛmɛ de kɔ asɛm sɛ wohwɛ deɛ nnɛ mmɔfra yɛ kɔ school yi ɔmo ɛyɛ a ɛtɔ da no busam sɛ ntumi na ɛbra na mewɔ da stage no nam tumi yɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa ebia na adenti na awofoɔ no bi ɛpɛ sɛ ebi ɔmo de ɔmo ɛma no ɛbɛkɔ yɛmfa sɛ schools a ɛba foundation a ɛmɔfra ne foundation ɛyɛ papa enti no ɛba yɛmfa sɛ primary schools a awofo dodoɔ na ɛmpɛ aban schools no ɛno no wobɛbusa sɛ ɛmɛdeɛ bi ntra me no metumi ama one classic example sɛ ɛkwan a yɛfaa so a yɛde kyerɛ yɛn no bi adeɛ ɛbra ne yɛwɔ primary school no me mmɔfra no nyɛ saa na ɔmo de kyerɛ ɔmo adeɛ yɛkɔ school no ne yɛkyerɛ yɛn abcd metumi aka kyerɛ sɛ yɛkyerɛ abcd a ɛmmoa ama wohyia words a wontumi mbɔ words no edin because oka a wobɔ word na ɛno no enu bo sɛ ɛma ene ma but yɛwɔ any sound ɛwɔ hɔ no mo sɛ abɔfra no nim the sound of the a na ɛno no kɔ no kɔhyia word na wobɔ sɛ na abɔfra no use me classic example paa no yɛ sɛ wohwɛ biribi te sɛ kata sɛ ɛsi yɛti nti wakyerɛ abɔfra no abcd a wakyerɛ no sɛ wei ɛyɛ si nti ɔkɔ no kɔhunu sɛ si no wɔ hɔ nom a ɔmɔdi nsɛn nanso so no ɔmbɛkyerɛ no sɛ yɛnka no sɛ yɛ si the sound no ɛyɛ k ɛgye ɔhu si na ɔbɛka no k na kyerɛ sɛ ɛneɛ na e no na kyerɛ sɛ abɔfra no tumi akaka nti wobɛhu sɛ at a very tender age no mmɔfra no atumi akan akenkan no mu ɔmo mmerɛ but ɔmo ayɛ kɔkyerɛ wɔm abcd ni saa na abɔfra no aka ne saa afei wotwerɛ to wɔ no mu a ɔhunu ɛkwan a wɔmfa so a ɔmfa pronounce yɛmfa sɛ words no enti ɛno no ɛyɛ good initiative for ɛma awofo dodoɔ na pɛ sɛ ɔmo mmɔfra no nkonya the sounds no rather than sɛ ɔbɛyɛ abcd no na ebi abɔfra no ntumi nka ntumi now no yɛwɔ policy a ɛbɛbɔboa yɛn na ahyepu yɛ mmɔfra no a minim sɛ dodoɔ na no saa awofo no obi apɛ sɛ ɔde ne ba ɛbɛkɔ baabi na abɔfra no akɔnya training soronko bi ama foundation obi apɛ foundation pa ɛde ama ne ba no deɛ no doubt sɛ ɛno deɛ awofo bi a ɛyɛ na mmom no aban ne de policy wei aba yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛho aka deɛ na me wɔ saa gyidie no ɛfiri sɛ yɛma mpanin adeɛ a ɔyɛɛyɛ ebesi na ogusu a wɔyɛ na yɛ me depa ne yɛ sɛ ɛtɔ da wɔ kasa a ayɛ na it is as if say bi a yɛtie na yɛnhunu deɛ bi a wɔpa nkyerɛ ɔbae no ɔka sɛ wɔpɛntɛm na ɔman na atete apansam no wɔde ɔman na gyina yie so ɔka sɛ he was in a hurry to fix Ghana afei ɛbrɛ a adeɛ firi esoro ba ina bete ba ina hu ma ba ina amo kese COVID-19 ebeto yen so addresses mu ba kono this assurance or the maye it is as if we forgotten about it was ebe economy ni dia obetimi ahihye economy ni nipa wudi a ontumi njani nipa enti now no the measures a wodi ba nyina no kire se ade a asayi a all fixing nyina ade amayen early childhood education policy ehun hia pa enne now under the new education minister Abba na ebra no deputy bono uhunu the kind of reforms are now only this some reforms ni nyina emra na ya mofra no esusu ehunu se si ane de ekoye ye fa so esua de nyina asesa oye kirekire ni ya na eya pa o se bia wo cha bofra de no ka kiro se de ye no ye adesua ne ye chew poor pass and forget or see chew poor pass and forget dear me twa to no kra ya me ya no forget enti ade na wo kire ni nyina no ne life no person kire wo se on fa bia kra e mo ne bra efi se odi ne baba de agu ni tin na nso hwe ne ba wa tworo ne saa so de amaw na wa bomodian no wa pass afi ne bra na wo bo no eniema esese ka ne ho knowledge and skills esese otimi akwai na eboa no ewo bra wo bebo mu ne de wo se eno no na wa ma ne ruefi enti na ema wo yo chichire ni na otesa ade wo ya na ema ne ye yi na nso so now no the new direction ye ko ne ye se embamba ye chiwin bi ade na esese wo te ase exams no and then I will pass it. Now go say be count there's no way say you forget about what you've been taught. And the policy number a good initiative. You making sure say or more a implemented policy no. At the year as I said training ebem. Na yamma ye nim ko akyerɛkyerɛ for no eso. Na train yo mu hia nyina na yamma omo so enya sa training no. Na a teacher for near training so monitoring no akoso na ya make sure say ade policy no eka ya passing on e dey am teachers no san pepepe the teachers no so eko classroom so omo so e dey kire amofra na de say de be ya ye betimi achieve your objective ya set based on the policy na aba no a good policy aba ye nyina ye nsom ye moa ye ma no na ma me fa saa we so enka ho say eba early education childhood policy ya ba ya yen awofo no so ye part to play awofo bia wutie bia school bia wode oba bia ko bia na no does not negate the fact say wo no uni wo no bia uni part a obe play emofra no kra dodo no kra na ye ne omokra na TV school no kra na o kwa aye bretiawa ebia afiri no nso na abrosoa ebia no mienu wabafie efiri no mienu no san akwa to the next day 7 ye ne mofra no an ye ne omutifie awofo bi wo no mo wo mfa mofra no se die okọ school ye kire no no obebra ono bebo abofra no kran se onye ne homework no dodo na an ye nye abofra no so de wo so asa no that sense of responsibility metima ka tro se dodo na an ni omu agese wo na wo mani hu the need say of school band de bia ni homework no wonye na sese wo so inspect making sure say wo yo bi kran so a wo akọ school kakra so na betima bo abofra ne dia di abofra na ntim no na wo so no oboa no kyerɛkyerɛ no bi ka ho na wontimi nya so a aha na efi a wotie mpɔtam a wotie no wobetimi nya obi on so betimi aboa abofra no na learning no nkoye teachers no nko asodie sɛ okɔ school mu nko na osua de ya makwan a book amakwan na kyerɛ no de mfa book ni nya hwɛ san de a education and nyama ye pese mofra ni sua no emoa yen enti no obi a wo part to play aban na bomodin de ne de aba menim sɛ the necessary training na teachers ni hia no omo nyina sa beka na omo so a supervisors so a ebe make sure say teachers no so implement what the policy entails no yemfa say sound supervisors no so anhwɛ nye omadwuma na awofo no so yemwa mofra no na we na me pese me de yemfa say textbooks de no so ebeka ho eno so we kire say aban no fix economy no o man na yemfa say minu mienu ye pese enane number yesronko obi anya nnwuma nye obi a asoso ekomu soso enhare no na ska wunya kakra no betim dia bo ho bra no se aban no fix ni nyina na de se aba no yese wona printed books omanya a huge opportunity a se no yese wuntimi enko abonten ni kire se ba bi a enye Ghana ha no mo na wakwa print yemfa se textbooks na eno no wode aba na se aban ni se wona a printing niema ewo Ghana opese omososo no obonu be se omo capacity omo ahoden omo wo a omo de betimi dia print books no opese omo ahoden ntimi enkosoro enunti no omo ahoden ne ekosoro a ebekosoro in terms of say sika omo benya na ebekosoro if so omo print textbooks no more eno na be mo so enya mfaso mebire na emfaso a ewom ne de enya omo nko na benya o emfaso na kwa oburu be say eye round if is aban na or this initiative aba was say me the books ni nyina be mamo na mo no local printers no mo printing ni nyina no it means say mo profit ebe kosoro ama aban so no mo betua tax so de ama no enti aban na what this initiative aba no aban no so no production e kosoro na profit e kosoro a one ono no the taxes ebe kosoro ye hia taxes ne pan na ye de ayen akwan enti no ye ade a aban no so benya enti good initiative no that good results no ebe ma eno ne ye baako ansa na okọ de toso mienu so a enipa na nkasa aye na dwuma ne so no now no ne profit ekosoro even though say we twa bia ma ban de nenso so still ndo wo a aka no ho no retain profit no se na yade a wo soro enti obetimi a chance say or tom machines ya ebetimi a print books wa the quality no e wo soro enti abema omososo capacity a ombetimi dia to machines papa normal printed books wa textbooks wa the quality no e wosoro e dia mamofra no enti ano soso ne ade a eno so ebekoso na se all produce more no soso no enye na ne staff o soso no bo se ebedu ba bi o se da bi omusa mamifa bi nkan ho na aban no se opese obi anya nnwuma aye no na se nnwuma no so wo fa baako o fa mienu textbook printers no bia efa enipa ba ko mienu no na unemployment rate no enipa dodo a epenwuma ye na sa enipa dodo bo se na eso ete enti we a good initiative eventually no mama ye rain feed the aban ne person oye wu was a Ghana beyond aid was a Ghana no esese ye tra ebia bia ye bekọ ne ba kwa sere na eno no enye one day event anya dakope was a Ghana near beyond aid as a say who make a conscious effort as a say who timu pose wo hwe oman mu a obia na seke bia no obomode ma obia adwuma akosoro na obia adwuma akosoro na so timi jeje more taxes a eno de chese tax a wo hia bia no sanka enti won kwa abonten se wo kono akwa enti we ye good initiative for aban no e de aba dia ka na ye implementation me no ade a mempe eno na mepese aha meka no unze utimi de adwuma ma obi enipa no besa adwuma no wuntimi nka umma obusu ani adwuma na wanya adwuma no yi a ne kan eye kana ofise o kan wan kan yi a wo say wo ne sa nipa no relationship and you thought that to avoid that no ene adwuma no mfa no said ya be ya china bi no say wo ye na onye ni na okoka eno na kwankosem relationship sa pepepe na sa textbooks a say aban ne say wo de be ma local printers sa pepepe nete ye de adwuma ma wo na omo ye na o ma anye ni yi a aban ne ko kampa e de asem beba enti no and I thought that to avoid all these no obo say na ko ba bi foforo but now no eye me de say wase sesi an yam de ba be ma wom enti omo so make sure say ye de adwuma no ma wom no first one e quality ma emfaso dodo twitwiri die no embehye omo atim Ghana ni de etoda na koduru ba bi a odwiro no nkon yie die wonwene oman no kra ho enti eno na man ye ya say enti aban no dwiro ho papa no ese say so dwene no ho yie e make sure say first one printing no of good quality if it's a printing of good quality ma men kan kire say a promote learning at that particular lower levels no if it's a pictures aboa mamofra emofra ade a wo sua na ka ni trim pa enti say obi ahwe hu na at that early stage no yenye book emma obi a owo preschool at the age of 3 no emreko pictures enim omode ne de more of pictures na worse na ye kakra bi because at that stage no pictures no na eboa no emma osuade more na onyini ba no ubo se na ye te pictures ne so na ye the worse no na worse no so doso ebedru ba bia ba fa mpanufo book no picture bi agura ni ni nyina e kira wo se the learning process ya one dwene na nyina wie enti wo no anya picture no na eboa wo you yourself no ubetimi imagine ade na wo kan no enti picture kura na mo wo so enti we ni nyina ye niema aban no e dia ba eboa in developing Ghana enti ne se obi anso so na beto na unya opportunity se wo so se contribute se de be ya o mine kan ko na not the ultimate aim of this particular government. Say, as I said, Ghana could do point here. As I say, beyond aid in Etimia Bemwa. As I said, wow, you're Ghana, as I said, no, Oma Abino, Emani Swadi Huniaqua. As I saw one of Pusha Abino, said the Baya policies or the Beninano, and maybe to my so, Papa.
Okay, 8 o'clock, Papa, Wontumi TV, and Wontumi Radio. So, the state of Ghana, Jumadiano, and a witty non-cono, and Yabessos, young Quenim, na this time, I say, every daughter Samuel Efio. Government this week, since 2013, inflation have fallen to a record 7.5%. The 2021 fiscal year, first quarter of the year, recorded economic growth of 3.1%. Buying any swadihunu for the 2021 fiscal year is I think 4.6 or so. The first quarter of the year 3.1. Ode no to nchanya buying asa launch a roadmap worship kwa ba faso benya sika na yede tu and among to achieve sustainable development goals 2030 agenda 2030 na sa goals Zagos go one no poverty afe zero hunger na waba good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, then decent work and economic growth, affordable and clean energy, then waba industry, innovation and infrastructure, then reduced inequalities, then 12 also responsible consumption and production, 11 sustainable cities and communities, 13 climate change, climate action, life below water, go 14, then 15-year life on land, Green Ghana. Then also peace, justice and strong institutions, 16, then the 17-year partnership for the goals. And this is the first of its kind in Africa. Say I draw a roadmap or the pesca na why towards achieving this sustainable development goals. This together with our inflation and our economic growth for the first quarter of the year. Dr. V.
Na your country, the development, His Excellency, the President, a leader for the next 3 years, 4 years. Now, Vice President His Excellency Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. For by inflation now, what I was saying is become much more mostly about economics. I mostly look at the local relevant your community, like ordinary people know how they feel about this, because most of the time most say amount for kind of inflation and a balance one and no. So what happened is that amount for a person who's are reflecting, are they seeing it, are they feeling it, and no na much may concern more. Inflation, yes, it might seem inflation is where what the rate at which price increment, and it doesn't mean that price increase. But be a rate air corner, Anna so each other and contempt said a month for be on budget be a contempt. So we move from 2013 to this time. I think it's one of the lowest so far, and it shows prices are not increasing at a faster rate, and because of prices increasing, which means usika who use and I was spending no, and we shouldn't spending much. Because if you have usika near 1,000, maybe inflation it helps you not to spend much on goods and services, and also boa emma nipa. Nipa timinya bibi etodi nipa timi, because one of the basic requirement is getting something to eat. And the inflationary rate total na dia, but as time goes on, the be about food there or your transportation, how and your equal. But if you have all these things, it shows the increment prices are and your cost and cost much. There are certain countries inflation dimrikasa ne dimrikasa na yana the pressure emma our pocket, because inflation cost na say ento akatua mana say dia wo ye no income bia maya, it put pressure on you in terms of buying goods and services. The inflation idea, I think the government has really done well near Bebo Abayabaso for this an achievement. Ebema your prices, and I want to still emphasize and yes inflation no what form no yen and your price and cost the rate also cost high no and the enco, but there's a marginal increase it be a cost, and that is also good for our economic activities. Oba a year sustainable goals na a sustainable a year in Africa yet me as spearhead there you pese all the sectors yet me ensure say we have certain key areas it me improve about energy, about good health, about quality education. I think the government looking at this was able to start some of them, and I will look at it be about 3 key areas. Be a maybe be a buying share. There's a much improvement in that. About energy, I think boss Napo is doing well. Now there's a lot of improvement, and we have to commend the minister for energy. Looking at the past month, where the we are not power no you do I think say above form. And when some of these things happens, we have to commend people and not always bash them. But when they are really working, because now we are not seeing the much seriousness of some areas now. Not power no much concern like content no. Even though now that's but yet first so there's an improvement, and the Minister for Energy Napo needs to be commended for all those who are stakeholders so and I believe the energy we develop a sustainable goals now. We should rather move from these. I think I heard the BR talk show talking say energy. I think there should be a drastic approach. Your best is free across our alternative energy usage, where you bet me use other things even depending on the rain, because China say they mostly they have some areas China wait me boy show scanner which means yes we are neighbor, and they have these solar systems. They have these university. I'm quite crying now. More use own energy. They have their own energy. And that is one of the things. Kebe say different alternative energy usage. Kebia institutions, Kebia research universities. I believe so. Also Kebia Kenya University. They should have their own system of energy to facilitate, because it's a science and technology. They can have their own solar system. They can have this bio kind of energy umbetimi use supply for the university or the community around Ubalegona. So all the tertiary institution, we can also get involved and improve on some. We have even went Africa, we have most of the alternative energy, you know. We are one of them. And from us, one of them, I bet me, I win a Parker, all these things are there. But I believe say Yendi and Kayana Pad and Casolano, Uber Coco, all these agencies. So we should, and Yebema Sardini in our cost. So I also hear the cost of it. Or but sometimes no case open say we use solar. Now share the cost of it. And I was say Johnny must have be used this normal way. I know, say this week, I'm say Hyundai for the electric car.
Yeah.
That is the minister, energy minister Napo. And I believe we should get involved in some of these things because other countries, you know, China is reducing consumption of fuel and this biofuel for. At least now using electric cars and they are using electric buses. All these are to reduce the energy you usually depend on the that is a fuel the power and it also make the environment clean in the sense who used to add the solar ness annual manana emma utminya from a papa dear nya babia na you unya environment we work out from a papa dear and what in pa uta kwako nsuo ho na bia se the waste ne enwoma human waste gugu ni sa anwoma ne dia and abu say yes mframa ehu hia and say we don't have quality air ye be hwe sa de no so eye pa and we have good health I see nyina ye be yapomoden and the government. For me, the MPP government or His Excellency the President is on course for some of these, even though sustainable some of these initiatives has been done to improve your health system. Because health is very, very, very important, and also environment. And then I buy this taxes about. A cleaning environment. Nano the may just say ban benyas our recycling system a bit me because rubbers and any annual money in and that composite plant yes you Ashanti region. So I think it's also in the right direction for these environmental issues. Any taxes I make sure say government now levy cleaning and say the last 2 weeks or so Zoom Lion the government launch some of these waste all these are part of, so I believe say sustainable way no. I think Ghana is on course and let all of us get involved to ensure say be improve your lifestyle. At least we all want to become a developed country, and so some of these things a guide a shape and I believe say a subsequently because 30 years 2030 subsequent government they should go in line with some of these things. What I have a problem in Ghana say buying fufu biya ba but when you maybe a buying a year no what watching no find the no the number be some of these things say we go so and work it towards what buying biya ba you want to improve the life of the people. So what is there no now so the biaba beka ho ade bia ye wa ban bia mu no then you try to what and ma emeto ntwene na emefa wo so de na say ye ko ne ye ba e wo oman mu. I think Ghana deserve better and we believe say some of these things will help all of us.
Is that Gaben?
Onimba meda wase na ohwe omampani a last week here na Olanchi, the financing roadmap for the SDGs implementation. Now SDGs na say yamvan say obobo ni nyina from 1 up to 17 o kan ni nyina de kire yen. Na NCP mebre bia metwam ne wo the Millennium Development Goals no e ho. Sa Millennium Development Goals ni fi ho no. And as SDGs the Sustainable Development Goals on ABBA into or maybe a war USBA no anamuntu awutu say your policy ene ekwan bi a wo de oman na efa so bia no eyese ezese obomoden se saa enyema maako 17 UN ewiase kubata nyina agye atum se ezese obi ahwe se obeyi dia free ne man mu no oman bia wo bo ho modern sa da de din kan akan ne de eno ne ye poverty se ewiase nyina no oman bia mu de modern se yeyi yemfante ohia ade free oman ne mu na aban no na eda no a wode nhyehyeye ebeba na saa nhyehyeye no aboa na atimi ayi saa aniswade hunu maako edun so no ade free oman bia mu target anase aniswade hunu a edin se yemfa ne se ebia obetimi aye ni nyina nanso so ewiase aman ni nyina no bia edin ho ahye mo ma committee omo ho se wo ye omampani ewo oman mu dia esese wo hwese saa aniswade hunu dun so no ososo ode oman no so ebeba kwa koduru ho eno na omampani sesi ya no o se wo hwe a esese wonne yemfa se ankran eto kese ye kan se eye partnership no eso se one enuma enya wono aban no edia no eso se omu ni omu nyina no eba adwenkuro mu omu to kese se omu also eboa ama saa SDGs no abam every say wo hwa ye wo the financing yemfa se road map na wo hono ntia kwan obefa so a ebia obenya ebia sika na yemfa ne se eniswade hunu nyina atimi abamu no ne nyina na enkoye aban no nko adwuma every say aban no se de obenya bia no wodan omanfo a emowo mu no enti wo se wo hwe area bi te se research ya one yankran to kese eba energy so a eka ho eba health a eka ho eba communication eba education a ni nyina eka ho ade okan ne yeze ane wo hwe covid-19 eba ye a amma se o kono akwaduru saa 17 SDGs no ama ababa ye difficult there but now no admit say we so much committed to it say as I say by 2030 we are seeing na adia yo mo botae so mo nyina betimi adu saa aniswade hunu maako dun so no ho no ono no why committed say ono no de Ghana so ebekọ na Ghana so akwa duru ho enti no hwe a as part of eno and what chance here all rolling out in the policies say see and seminu mi enu nyina say yemwa na aban policies o hwe a wo edema ankra na ankra ni nyina so no ye nyina ye take advantage because obemu a your education as so hono o hwe ne broad based policy wo de aba on pese obeyi abofra bia free mu a wo de san free SHS ya bayi a enti ebe no ho de a utim say right away no watimi achieve one sa ya can be implementation ye make sure say ye leave student be out of a good policy say aba and so many other policies I am say aban no e ni nyina eba enti no on SDGs here make can say a good caller president no e dia ba as say ye nyina no yen support na wo ba so a SDGs no e can say oba opportunities eba obi a ope adwuma so aye a as say nipa no so anya edwuma eye omanfo na se onya nwuma ye ebi so omanfo enya nwuma eso ede aya eno na yi ohia ede efiri ho no obi a wanya adwuma de de hia no bekoso atra ne so ebi se onya adwuma na hwan na dani den obetimi ayi ska de ama wo obi no no obetimi ayesa enti se obi a bomodin se wo bo ne ho so na ama obi a so enya bibi na wode ne nsan aye so ye bibi a wode onsan so eye a unya sika no eboa ama wo so no upia oman no ama oman no so etimi dru SDGs no ho enti ya na eye ade a manage ho pan se aban no this initiative by one district one factory or the buy the entire aban the one district one factory buy ne say aban no ehun se enuma amabunu ene Ghana fo nyina epe aye no enuma no eni ho no mo enuma ni ho so de awo ya aban so de a ese se obo modern se wo de sa enuma no so no ebeba ama o manfo so enya biaye enti animanimu ne ano one district one factory no what the buy no was na de o kan ne say enti wo hwe san SDGs or launching the financing roadmap here, or can say in partnership with the private sector. Some partnership maybe so and now one district, one factory, a basin or rolling out one after the other. Every district be factories a ban ban or the ba I'm a mabrunanya a munumaye and to hear last week kwaso for so in your modi our share a maize, soya beans, sorghum, millet. And as you see, an almost ababina factory, a babuaya and Masanyama wing
96,000 metric ton capacity.
96,000 metric tons capacity. And as you see, a bar, a walk kwaso, and ye. It will be a young watching yen. Now, with your wabba modia, no kwaso, no quack say. A bar na say am I. One district, one factory, a bar where I can, a bar na am I. And none of me, I am a say, oh, man, penny, wash out, was saying, you know, say they were in the barco, or yinning, at the free honor. Way and yet, yeah, and you know, say, oh, man, penny, yen say, yeah, Canadian as I say, as I say, yeah, tie, the china, you win your free. Now, no good resource, I shall see about. And no good resource, I shall say, bar, you can say inflation rate, you know, as they see, and a drop, they see about 8.5. Obi on more because of inflation, no, ebia, inflation, and as inflation, I know a describe a good to Moana. The Chinese say, a quaya, your fanso, added to a near my boom, a Medica, a quantity, and Cosa Americano. Nasa offer the entire ama inflation no and cost room brea the train a bar form aduane na inflation no ane no kra say obehwe ne wo niam bia ne bo no cost room brea na ohwe san niam na ne bo cost room brea na enya no nko ana ye fa de measure inflation no niam a oboni be ka say basket ya fa enuane ade ane ya woni ma ne bi wo so a enye enuane so ade enti ya hwe ebia ebo na ya wia ya kan nyina bom na obro ni be se ya find average enti o find average na obo se nyama bi won mo a eno no rate ekwan a and sa nyama ne bo fa so ekọ animu no ya tutumu no ebeye lower than ebia the 8% no and anyama ne bi wo so ane bo no so no ekwan ya fa so tutumu no ebe more than ebia 8.5 na so o kan nyina bom na o cha de pepepa eno ana mayen 8.5 for eno kire se anyama bo enkosuru mebiri a wo hwe for this rate ya ka ho asem a de boa ema san rate na eba form aba 8.5 no aye enuane ade na busa ho say enuane no so ade no eno afri aban a policy papa wo de bae planting for food and jobs so ye dua enuane na yenya enuane ade na enipa so enya enwuma so aye eno ana abo ama ohwe ekwan a enuane bo ekosoro a sesi a na eno so mebire eno ana metimi aka ntro se mail no atwe yemfa se the rate ya anema bo ekosoro no atwe ndi aba fom a ne nyina no amma sesi a this 8.5 no aba eye good news ade ama ye nyina enti abusuafo wutie yen a aban ade policy papa aba san policy ni nyina a chance a so aba ayabapa yemwa aban na wontimi enu ne botaye ho.
Okay, my member Honorable Alexander from Pont na me met you know on government this week, inflation, growth rate, and then attempt to get to the SDGs.
In my medo ACP na mensa sem free inflation rate radio adomaba 7.5 no es. Anyway, so we are ansana na dan kwa kufado one bema by Dr. Alhaji Maundu Baumia 2016 sana mbaba ba mu no na ohwe Ghana inflation na 17.46%. na yeka inflation na tintinity ya na say the rate ya said is to 2 niam hwimhwim efa nti at that time na Ghana for obiya isu cinema bo ekoso yese bia ekoso but the sene isi koson tentem fa no na e hadwene because inflation man bia inflation rate kwasoro no it means when you ma bo no mu tutu no kwasoro na yes so a money pentiment plan ye because the budget all year kura no we no e be a fate of the 5th day of the month here enkodu the 30th day of the month na enema side asesa nti affect businesses affect investors na affect ordinary person call all my no so e can be pa so that is 17.46%. 2017 by the end of the year now about 12.3%. 2019 na 7.14%. And in the ebebo 2020 COVID-19 on the money na mponi so se bia kebe kosro pa was 9.8%. But Ghana for yana enche ewure fi asem kakra. So be bia o mani e free ba, especially during the COVID era. Sika na was aban say ya na one budget for. Inuani na was odi man kofo. Light bill I was here tete so. Taxes here was here digital nurses. Ni nyina was unplanned. Nti ema aban no ai ho chise na say akwa anyanyam kakra. Ene se nyame ya adom na omampanyin na ado ene MPP amamu etimi atoto ne ma ene inflation about 7.5% ya na je se eye enmunyam na ye asida na eye ne gisem so ema obia na obi be ka se doctor ka be ka se na about 7.5 for insu what oso faso ne se faso a se inflation eba fuma yenye bi no ebi ni se number 1 ema wetimi e plan ne se woni ma so busimi ngotwi mu mesi dan wie ana meto adewi esan se inflation wo fo munti no busimi ngotwi ni enko wie na onye wage so mbo ska no price ya obusa ne na nto de boabo no de abageta boabo no na ekoso kwa ne nkoso kese pi disani ya betima bia from 100 Ghana cedis ne shim 500 Ghana cedis afi de bia de opese o plan se opese o ye no e ma wontimi ye den enye 2 so ma cost of borrowing so ekofom tana no ya hwe ya ye say Bank of Ghana the policy rate ya teso and ebebo ma sabi obi a ankran maybe ya obi a we business bia no ebetimi aboro at a lower cost na hana mes banks no say sabe ya buy na teso no yes omo nso mo page omo ne so na omontete omo rate ni so sene bia omo ewe okuta small businesses no omo se wetimi aba jisika na mo nyuma no so wetimi de apeja ni etoso mi ansa no se inflation ba for mo a eboa ma obi opeso koye investment wodi ni sika ekwese dwumedi bi mu wodi ni sika ekwakose edwumekuo bi mu no eboa ma wetimi plan se at the end of the day, at the end of the month, at the end of the period no me ye de be say me mfa so a menya wo so no e be say na omana inflation no wa na shoot every month be it keeps on increasing no obi aba investor money kwa no so because one evolution in investment and the inflation above from the level of 7.5% here are unprecedented since 2013 May 2013 na ya de radiasi nemo de honfa so timamfo benya na doctor ka say me say nya de se bi ento so nemam nema bo betima akoso kakra na so sane nke betima akoso hwim ama bia one bed loaf of bread betima kare bia 200 Ghana cedis so pejani na say me ko top ano ba ko no ebi ntimi nsi nemo be ma wasisema ahon ha o wasintam so ha wa ebema obrabi apeso bade bia esi no so mbu okatua na so de sane ya mutimi diska na ya bibi efise niam bo enko soro niam bo enye din niam bo enko nanim to the sense of baka se mekoto ya meko ani asatum edu baby wojira dum isabu bi anim yere pentasi toto nasi wo toto na na no oba George skana no me kai print we oba skana na fe ne se ade ne rate na sesa ya tum ukita 250 cedis yes e ko 270 hono na so pompo so sa pe bi ne e de so me jira hono mu ese me pa but sana na kwakodu fitse na data hono o mining pension se na esi tutu ne mo mfa no na ye unplanned o ha ba se esi ekoso e be bon so me esi di ne so onya hoden awo o de tutu dollar ene euro ni is ama ho do sika se mo a esi di ne so mo be na nya hoden mama transaction cost above from in this yakasa inflation above from one say timanguni bi ala Ghana obi ala emana neji sem faso ni susanso papa ye betimi enya e free ba above from ni na wampa ni ka sem say nipa ewo de on ni timi so benwa no mo economy ne de kwa wodo bi ala be faso a e be fix ni bi ala no after the covid no wa nam no so be ye and ampa we are brought 2021 mu we can near my inflation especially say they see back from excess economy no even though enya say magic say it's never that shall pay yes Ghana bibia ye sika sama ye o man no nya di biem e gradual process e yen kakra timase say yenya gidie ni abrese mu o omampani no mu na ye hunu say tumi a ye dia ma no say bi ya nto aba ama omampani so meda your two man is fix the challenges, the problems of the country. And to me, the government is on course. Even though because of COVID, you know, and Yamano Bua I slow kakra. But doesn't mean that the government is not on course. Now, you say, I feel call you know. No economy, no cost, no. Not fun to a pefra. A fun to a pefra, Nadi, I want Timemuni, yes, you want high or minimum. Na no so koso sa na fe amampunto eni niema ye pe na dada system no etima wie pe na yeye nti se aba fomu a Ghana obi a wetie no obi a hwe bia no yemi ene yenemum enu nche se am won so okotade a okoni ese 1% ye di 1% bia kan ho a ani esi inflation aba fon ade na oni ne boy den eme ni obi nkotwa ho to blues gradual process enu obi nkotwa blue ayen kakran the economy is going to be transformed a gradual process untimi nkonjo ma boom ena untimi nto sika free wie mu mfama ena untimi mfa pa say but even bo say money to control process campo do so pure system no ma am inflation enema bo timi yeden because demand cost open so a price increment in the cost price increment cost so and so inflation here can once me enti kakra when me say Dr. Alaji Baumia and another uncle Kufado nimpeni for aka nyina no finance minister Ewra Ken Oforiata ata yomu nyina kakra o mining pension economy ne beye ene de me say ebi musu ba no ncha say asai en say ye mom yen ka ba bi e free ba ye hwe confident ba ye hwe Africa o ma hodo a ewu e course even in Nigeria ha ye hwe ne ekoso ene ne esisi ye any uni pay a wooye. Na yen kai say 2020 time I enjoy free electricity, lifeline for free water. Na ye enjoy no. Na isu sa ban ko first ke free fa. Time I do baby I say ban this sika, ye no aduane de blank for na ko free fa. Yen kakra. Obi no susu da, egwene da. Say da bi bezu Ghana, nko for be say dem great talk massive for ka dem say ye mo obi MP. Obi no da plan is but e see e ba ye de. Now, so now you and I because of the pragmatic effort of the government, new policies and this say, yeah, abandon the two junk a cacantino. I'm a COVID gradually, air call for mono. So, economy in super page, but ain't your magic. Send you to Suono, no, and Tiantu and Boise. Yanya race, Muni GDA, I want another danko Kufodo, abandon we say, and near my bay ye. Sending here by not fear just no be a thing, be any agent. COVID might be an economy no can transform more than what we can see now. But they were boom won't and I call for winning number. Till be out to the bossy. Kakra. And near my bassissa. Kakra. A bay ye. Kakra. Ubia Nessun says the Nedia or San Saka or Memunu. Nin Sabeka.
Okay. Young come here, our digitized Ghana. Na say. From June 28, o Ghana card number no ana ebe replace o SNIT number. na aban atoa so a aye enhyehyeye say betumi atumrika na sire aman ahodo akese atumrika ewo abefo kwan so no yensu yatumi akone saa. Ghana Port and Harbours Authority so introduce an app electronic payment eno so no ebe koso honom ze won tabrisi kado so probisi kegumaye bag na wodi dimirika dese na akronfaro for tata ne de musi dabi eza ne mari nyina ebitwam unu obi mpom kwotena sin kodisi ka no na why set kakra mame na fa kakra koma aban ne ade saa hyehyɛ ni nyina no so ade a ba digitized economy. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, digitization. Raja Ben,
I never.
You know, Anna Ebewi.
But that was a far now. Mekan said this is the right time, as I say, Michia, the second gentleman,
Al Hajj,
Dr.
Mahmoud Baumia. This is the time, as I said, Michiano. Okay.
If we say, Oshe Mpuntua, Ghana, Enya.
She said the Baus, Friends of Baumia, Movement for Baumia, and strategic ladies for Baumia, and so. They are here, Abukubino. Mediano, me didn't never. Okay.
Maybe join Nidiano.
Ohinaba enche me didn't never.
Okay.
Na I am not a billion to say Ebia or more ye if you more collect than the poop. Young. One was why more collect than. I'm not one as a monquada or dear, me say what you are brand vessel. What you are brand vessel. One way more.
Doctor Nana, are you a free year? OMP. What's a natural movement?
What is it?
Wontumi stop it. Baumia effect a natural movement. You can't stop it.
We are enye. And now what the way so economy no ye transform na. Ye transforming.
There say obi aye internal opposition who we na.
Wo je na the movement.
Ka etuo ne ebo ho. Na. Enye de akosi bi poso aye be ka wom. So e ka wom gwa se beji so se nyi so no. Eno gwa wonim. Adizo so V8 pa Genesis so air condition no. Papa for me was a back who is people who have a car woman. You got guys Ghana. Who's a party back who means oh sure. If you thought I be and I say so. Ever five. But what dear Obia and your Catholic and poop. That's how shall baby at Ghana air qua. Now share robbery cases are airbar. A braba be do say as I say sika ya de hye ho mebiri no ye jai sa ne mani nyina and corruption so ya de ba kwa o men e boy enfom na me na de me ya na say ye ka corruption pa ye de yani ekohwe ngrofuku bi na omo ankasa dwirum no kase na ekoso no na omo no de na omo fom ho adi ye di ye yani kohwe aban mu panifon ko a na emom no obi a wo hye baabi owo hospital bi obi per service bi waji niska ansa na enipa nya dan service no enipa de osusu se won de ye ka corruption a odon no nka ho enti ono so no bo se no wo kan bi na emom no ade a betimi enti de promote corruption pa ne ye human to human interface se bia medicine ebre wo a na no de bia no bia kan go bia asum se adenti na bia me bro 100 Ghana cedi ma me ma e bia 40 bi na wo fa 40 ni hye wo ho na kire se bibia currency na aban no a ezo nya 100 na kire se aban no ono so nya 0 bo se nipa no na wate ase na waje 40 na hye no na nipa no so na kire se wo hwe a wo de sisi no so na wo de ko enti no Ghana fo yen no ye kan yen tibom ebu Ghana aban ye wie so a na ya beka se ebia yehia akwan wi aban no so no baabi onye sika free no yen ho no mo enti opeso yi corruption e di free ho no mo de a esese wo ma payment nyina no ego electronic enti aboa pan se ya no wo hwe o man mu ya ye payment system nyina no enkakra ni
saa electronic system no ebe mu a mobile money ebe nyina na say usika enye say de bia na hye wo ho ema akronfo abedi wachi ababa beji usika na de bia ya me dekora na yes enye payment ne nko a services bi wo ho no mu a ebre bi atwam afijansi say one every drop so eba na afijansi kumawu ene drop so nyina bom as one district no na national health insurance card renew anko an ebi no fi drop so ba ebi ombedi 3 days e ho ade na obeye oba be renew ne card
oba renew card ne keke
3 days
3 days
anya se me manim na eka 3 days eso nei no unya fa mobile phone pe *929# na fe udi so na woko ye renew the da enti say ye pe development there na okosene so a o say dey be ka ghost names ghost names aban ghost names ye betime ye free ho no mo a o hwe sa system here ebe here ye one clear case ye betime abo am yi ghost names nyina de free ho no mo wona ye nsamafo anya dwuma ma Ghana aban enso na Ghana aban etua o mka no enso so civil servants ena edan no asanye ma we nyina ekoso na obi wo so nipa na bi so no mo a enipa ba ko o birthday be miensa enchepi ena ba ku bi e ba ya ye kan ho asem we no pension kokora no ekoye asem no na we nyina ni yi sa birthday mienu ni nyina obi a ne birthday ye mienu pension time adu obekọ ma abofra bi so aba no obo se na otimu a onko we nyina eye system a aban no fix ni nyina ye nyina ye moa ye mfa ye hunhyem na de oda no de ba ye de ye nyina mpa ye na ebetimi akoso aho de amane se onyankopon enkoso amane enkwane ahoden omma no nyini nche adwene a emudo a ebetimi de oman Ghana akwagodran pempenso na debia Ghana oba Africa ha no mo a Ghana akwakoye the black star of Africa no empuntu a oman ebenya na ohwa ye baba use technology e de no masa empuntu na ba no abusuafo ye nyina ye mfa ye hunhyem ye mompa ye information nipa no na ni contribution ye nya ne mfa so ni nyina emfiri ni mu na oman no so emfa ne ntuma pemfra
Dr. Fiye
ohine ba ansana meba His Excellency Dr. Baumia Father's Day there me pesa me kabi bifa Father's Day hihia pa man de na nka ya ka Mother's Day Father's Day yenya sponsors info ana ya rehosem pa but
Father's Day near be
nyame adma ochina
sa okay
na unimumpo
in fact me nim ho ma chukura
sa nti me wehye wo no
sama o ma for so amana yesa nti afane sa
nti me wehye wo no ni na still na na say ho hwe
senza me jisu amen
okay TV papa the retired Reverend Duncan and software Emmanuel
Mavecha Nana Apia Boating Brimpon Boakwahine.
Oh okay.
Missing no.
Oh really?
Papa happy Father's Day.
And you befa kwan so na I wish utumfo so happy Father's Day.
Krura.
Krura. Na madam for you na me wish na happy Father's Day. Did be o ya kai me. Excellency John Mahama. Sorry,
Assemblies of God for him.
I will always continue to say about digitization of Ghana economy there. You cannot separate digitization of the economy without Dr. Baumia. These are facts, and you say bia will be a kabibia adeno a real it's a oh yeah adeno and ubia onim the future of a developed country bia how to progress economy to a certain level no goes in line of digitization. All the developed countries in now achieve their growth in here is based on digitization of the economy. China, you will not see uyi sika kra free bottom now to adia. And you will not go and see people in the banks queuing You will not go to a police station to see people. Maybe you say no. Everything is digitized. Driver ni chiwa or a ye be crano sensor be and also ask no number no. It transferred to the police or whatever. Charges are near to free account. That is how it is. And fena because of my say be a who break it this a year rule be a road a year. Prices no ho. And to us kind ya no about offense no. Offense no because the digitization obia is linked to a certain account. It said about me a person wo no. Say wo digital wo national ID no will link any umumu ni nyina be link. And you see that will be an answer say wo ya adwuma kra na. Na wo offense na waye no na e tifri mu direct. Na the whole receipt I send a message say you tell for this offense. And it brings discipline. Corruption yesu nyina digitization be yefrim because human involvement near less. The port wo man introduce it saves time. But on hineba won nipa bi wo ho a adwen beye ni abrunti so obenya ono nko adinti no obehye da ya ade na no wasen no. And we have people like that, and these people also a free system nim because benefit a ye nyina ye benya on hineba is so convenient. Say wo bibia beto say ye two kwan way me shop na me ye nyina was online. Uti room na wo shopping na watua na we near their brew. How convenient because if you didn't cry watermale me pefugu to see a hefa na meko e bia me percent because no fa e bia the quality level price no cry so ebeye fo ho but obi di free ho ba ha bo say what price no wa double no and to obi one off na say ya linking it to this digital market here. I just order from there na me saka obe send ye won crofo be send e dia breme. Now I'll get it. Nani pakono one so when yeska on tom fan ma transportation cost ni we ni mina. Into one thing of the benefit of digitization is that it reduce cost. Paper be a young top paper A40 bit me to Ghana what I quite remember. Says some got top paper be for 10 years. Paper ya 12 for 10 years. Say be on print is a bill says a day you 10 years. Ubi pay scared inti. No ko 12. And to some of these things, you know, here, but digitization is the best. And I will urge, mobile banner, who best bridge the gap of developing country. Now, one year digitization, technology wise, one bridge the gap. How will you become a developed country? Sad crime, within the shortest time. And I'm telling you, China, Wontumi could deal same. Now, even crowd traffic. I was a beer, a bus, also do lame. Now, a beer heavy truck also do lame. Who could did the other side? Who do barrier or natural? Why? Because also will be one in their offer. And it's a who could the bus lame. Now we a commercial, we a civilian, and as a private a year. Who drew not to no, and son of Uber tree be and son of more cross. These are the things Mohineba, I think say yin and I getting involved. Now, Baumia dear. It's digitization. Yeah, their channel. On fire. Young fan, sorry. Monday near Bible to us. I mean, for in terms, the MPP went to courts. Or Sablugu parliamentary seat, no.
Okay.
Now a high court or die. A collation. Said the NDC for. A question I was touching myself now. A collation of human, a high court also or die. The collation of figures, no. Now Monday court no best attendance bill. Now Chrome have a the papa. Come have a head the papa.
I'm not going to count on it.
Oh, my recount, no. And I caught on it, and I caught the better as a Monday. Sorry.
Digitization, we have Sagana, Doctor Alaji Baumiadia. Because any sodom, any team upon them, and obey to me influence them. Obey to me influence them. Now, I come on so. I come a pay ye. Just that Papa can first health insurance in the first place. Who call you Kekeno? Make a data Namokotia Mas. Now some Korean media man ponting. Now, after this, who could be a no so? Who could dick you when just on phone? Say, I'm not get to him. ɛyɛ free wait me renew card awon kwasa na baby na dia ba ko a digitalization dey ban say it improves efficiency and productivity emma nipa ejuma ye within a time ekoso 10 question so ne atoso mienu nse ba omi aka brofo kese bi mobile money interoperability odo ba tu ya na fe aye na won se fe infa ene mobile money see me formalize economy na sense say obi atimi to keep his car on phone so apart from that me timi send this car from my phone me dey to my account mu e me savings wa bla me nko kiwa stand chat and some akwa esa de no enti abo my economy na formalize me atoso biem e say be replace next card he say Ghana card na say be replace 10 and the first nka obo bo ase area any other area nko for be kiwi so ba be 10 and the tin okuta Ghana card there and one over 10 we number was Ghana card number no and one over 10 okuta wo I feel here passport applications first nka kwa passport office go for akwa sunlight and over time online uko business registration register general department first nka go for akwa sunlight and over time online enti ababua ama yenda da ya system e hwan
right
you don't need to travel to Accra and to get a particular item
okay but I say
ya do bi ase ya chia
the tafie ni Mr. Jamu Kodima home Monday ni aba beto so me da me ho aba na me ne Peter Dunyo aba be din komo ne vehicle 20 hon komo ena e ba be di sorry a na je say no buku fi amankwa manu atwomafo ase ye kone papa yi no Mr. Andrew Bawua your friend Bawua Crusader Roman khakis ewo goso na ene wanya 70 years Mr. Andrew Bawua popularly called Bawua Crusader Bawua happy birthday to you papa yakobon show onka ho na omo ho ban enfiem enko enfie so vehicle 20 brana so Joy Industries Limited in the next 10 to 15 minutes yeni sankomi aka meeting watwe na nonkono abo abani maache
yani ohinwa
apom
obo ade adu bia ebo
apom to say
apom odin pa
okay senior wa hene
Braveni
maache
yeah
honamu
obo ade adaruma
yede nyankopon ase vehicle 20 yankwai
yo vehicle 20 sene de bia ye ba ye kanu ana na edikan ye nchia ahwefo ne yetiefo na ye nka nchire Ghana for vehicle 20 no adansidie ne gusu ye bebre nipa edi vehicle 20
baby
sa wo te ho na wo de ye wo se o menko na me de me yo chinyigini enti anase me de ye mo yade bi din so yade we na me woni teno na me wonti me hwe bi no mu a wo ya ho bebre no kwasema vehicle 20 hu a ama be ye dekura ne se enne nipa wo mkura de nko mo na ye mo adwen se me de nka me nyare wo na no vehicle 20 a afi wo frɛ odi adanse kese pa because wo se nipa ye kɔ ne ye ba ye environment eto na metie mu anopa na mo ka o man no nkoso no man mpuntu asem sa adu ba bi kura me recruit me ho ye woniema bebra editia yen ewo yen environment mu a ene ti wonam a e ma ye pick infections bebre wonam na bolaka diwanim ono also wasese wura kotuagu na yi pita bonten eniema ye nipa humi koni mu no emmo pathogens nipa fa koni mu no aduane a sikwa ho a nipa todie no aya niema bebre na de ya wo ho no se ye wa infections ni bebra endane ho adi ntamu ansa na obehu se my infected with this bacteria, this virus, and now say abua we wura mi mu no na aye too late. But asidan koma immune booster ye papa vehicle 20 ye dwuma say ese onipa da se ni biara wano maduro we bibia wadanse die and me wura me wo waiting room has this here me bo audio so miensa na me bo kire producer nipa miensa ni nyina kasa about prostate bema biara wote menka na wo prostate problem obako de ose from UK ehona no problem na no on person be surgery eti na dwi nyina so obedu Ghana ha obepe eho akwan wo ba ye nuru a wanom nuru dodo a wanom no
okoti immune booster nka a friend Vital 20 no no ya and then a prostate problem a wo de atwa prostate clinic kwan a jese nkofo ka fu ndurama no wanom anom na wonya results no and then the Vital 20 ayama no ni bema bia wo junso mu hawo junso no se wo de no eye yawo na wotie se wo de no eye ne emu apai ni bi se wo de no eye ne entimi ma se wo de no eye ne wo junso bebre kakra ko junso wo da be sore be se mprenum mprensia asora junso num Vital 20 na me se de ye me do Vital 20 wa bibia me kasa me se o start ya num Vital 20 ya abu date to ho fa date to was enne na me starting num Vital 20 na ampa ne ma hunu e wo mapomudin hu nsem nie because Vital 20 there's no way abanuma wunya adansidie enye prostate nko ahụ onipa bia diabetes wo so onipa bia wo pressure BP how adwen Vital 20 ye immune system support boost to immune system no ema immune system no dum pempen so infection survive onipa dua mu ene oba bia wo menstrual pain oba bia wo menstrual disorder a wano Vital 20 bia be ka kire so aduro ne ye aduro etimi nua ba wo twen den oba biara yade infection eba ne ko wode pua eba ne ko wadwen ho a wonte ase and am infection so ama wo ne ukunu tisa awade ne egu oba bia wo sa problem we ya wano Vital 20 bia be ka kire so joy for na den mama duro ya chedodo Vital 20 yade biara wo se hawa adwene infection bia wo ni paduam gonorrhea syphilis me patcho typhoid fever no agese entimi nko no enne mame no ntontia na start say wo no Vital 20 osani no Vital 20 yade ben ana wo kan agese yade a eye mojeduro yade se ne de bia ye ka no Vital 20 immune system support ti ya na me kire mu say oye immune system no so boafo ti se ni oba ko ebema ko ware oba na no krasem se obo ade bo ye no ye immune system no na ye doctor wo yare safo no eti nsanne immune system na ho de akofom nti ama moa wa mo wanya ohu akwanya ade yade abre wa wanhwe yi a ebetwa wo kraso ntem ama wonni nadodo obo ade de ma so bedi wasase so a ene na me ka kire o se abibidura joy heba center ye friend Vital 20 enipa adikan num bia dance die 20 wo so hwehwe bia kira kwan ne ene Confredi Menseba Komisti Heba Kokolina Keba me chese kokeo wo mo eto nduro nyina wuduru ho a seda gina ba bia ye to sa shops mu bia obegina mu bo hu na duru a e kamia ye say every minute obi ba beto bi e Vital 20 e Vital 20
Senior Peter.
Yes sir.
Vital
20 ohinba na onim bibi you find from this angle kwaya emwa ne koni peduani mu a omo survival omo de hayen ntano pe mecha de kakra bi ohinba se nipa ye wo ene a nge me pa cha wo pH no at 7 neutral position. Now we share pH na
pH ni yede
pH is the hydrogen ion concentration of the human body and the pH na abbreviation is hydrogen power and I say potence of the hydrogen and that's hydrogen potence. Now it measures the degree of acidity or alkalinity of your body. It measures the degree of acidity or alkalinity of your body, and then it has a scale that ranges from 0, 7 through to 14. Now, say pH is less than 7. 7 ever downward. Me pacho you are in acidic medium, and I say acidic zone. Say above 7, then you are in the alkaline or the basic zone. Now say at the 7 hop pepper, na you neutral. Into share or boy boy no, na the neutral position. By any kwa nim no, na your pH no air drop below 7. It means say you're back into the acidic zone. Now say acidic zone no so no. Hona say more from pathogens the disease causing organisms be a bacteria be a fungi be a protozoa be a RNA type of viruses and as a DNA type of viruses be a parasite impo worms no womu so mo ba nipadua ni mu na unipadua no pH no aye acidic, then they enjoy your system omani ji woni nipadua ni mu because they are able to reproduce more and more, replicate more and more, and as multiply more and more in your system.
Okay, nti emwa wa ma yade ne ba omu a so pH ne ba below 7 and no survival.
Yeah, they like that medium. They like the acidic medium. When it was acidic medium ni mu, but so pH no above 7. Na your acid alkalinity no was sora. Hono omompe. Into basha yenyi so no na ye ko down below. Na acid ni ye bebre wo yemu. Enti no ehun be hia say wo benya insuo aduane inro a de bia be peja wo pH na den akosora na say akọ above 7 den e de amount eto hwa obode boy no onim say na beba ono na boy into onim enti ode say enioma bia from alkaloids aye the basis of all plant phytochemicals. Alkaloids ahyenuemu. Alkaloids are organic base. What they say, and so you see base, they have that characteristic of bitter taste, and an acid has that characteristic of sour taste. And to say alkaloid ne won nuechino, and a ma ebibidre ayanyo. And say unuma bibidroko umu a utumi wo say emba wo pH ne kosoro ema emmoa wa ba ni peduanu a say nkombe how ama wo yare no omuntimi mfanshin ye enu nti Joy Herbal Center yedro ye friend Vehicle 20 no ye de kwan ye de abefu kwan science kwan so ena de ye Vehicle 20 ye use infidie eni nimdie papa extraction papa ye de Vehicle 20 oyene ba de me catch say so wono Vehicle 20 a there were a lot of phytochemicals in Vehicle 20 boni peduano. All of them no contain that alkaloid base no.
Okay.
Ma wunya that alkalinity system no slightly alkaline no. System no running ye. Ne favorable to the growth and development of these pathogens. Eto sha you were triterpenes, very important chemical compound. Alkalo base no your triterpenes our Vehicle 20 mu your polyuronides our Vehicle 20 mu your reducing sugars our Vehicle 20 mu your the above all your saponis. What I say, your saponis Vehicle 20 mu, and all these are phytochemicals. They all contain these alkaloids. Ebua nipeduano. And it's a one Vehicle 20 na. E dibwa uye papa. And to be benwa one Vehicle 20 amana amwano. And to sha adansi diana bani bebrebe. Debia mekase sa mwa wa bani peduani ma. No antimanya bibia fa ho hin bombe kum kwa. Because they be say ne yes Saturday nipa bebreba yes nyina no the ranges from so between the ages 25 to 45 na say owo no they be say owo if it's not coming from accident me patch infections yare bebre na infection but make say 95% of nipa yare no due to infections, less than 5% pen physiological disease nutritional and deficiency diseases.
All right.
Infectious diseases. And it's a one of my drive friend Vehicle 20 body peduani ma wakasa who say yes who see pisita ne me dane say Vehicle 20 immune system support drug say wonuma e go direct into the immune system cells,
right?
Now say immune system cells no sunya they also become excited and to bo say afa no woni peduani kasa ahode den aba mama yare bia infection de bia ubunka me de efa so kai who say was salmonella typhi more no de peduani ma Vehicle 20 betu akọ e de amount say was candida albicans more no de peduani ma Vehicle 20 betu ase den e de amount so what ni serial gonorrhea more de gonorrhea e bana me pacho and no the last stop kura say chronic was kwanko e wo so me pacho Vehicle 20 be konkana ma so what treponema palladium and more de syphilis e ba hu pa syphilis me disturb condemn ni paduanum pacho Vehicle 20 say chlamydia me pacho Vehicle 20 but ye oba wonu Vehicle 20 wunya menstrual pains and menstrual disorders oba wonu Vehicle 20 odepo efen odepo entimi tran wo so da.
Okay, yan to do no hen and afi telephone numbers no na yen sorry
me da say Vehicle 20 we call Saks Pharmacy ne branch main branch e wo patase na wo ko Kumasi City Sax Pharmacy wo ko ho obenya vehicle 20 patase police depot no opposite udu ha obun se vehicle 20 banner kese egbo ho e ho nso udu a obenya biato enu achi wo ko Medcourt Pharmacy ne branches nyina vehicle 20 wo ho mo a mo pe bi etu atom wo ko Kewa Misty Herba Colinac Herba, Fred Men's Herba, Apidank Herba, Blessed Requa, Danny Herba, Sam and Co. Mechese, one more two will be draw ewo Kewo Nina, Wuduwa, Ubenya Vehicle 20 Nibi Ato, and Wachi. Opesa wo fra yen so a ye numbers ne ye 0244 876 321 0244 876 321 and answer 0244 585 531 0244 585 531 adanse bebre aba concerning prostate nti metu memma nyina for sentitiru wanya mfirisi aduan 40 years ekwa vehicle 20 say at least 4 to 8 bottles. All right, adanse Peter yanko
onipa wafa yefunu oba wafa yefunu enum vehicle 20 na vehicle 20 ni ti butuso mpacho mi ndemo se si ama ni ti na butuso no anopa obanum we miensa ewia obanum miensa enumere wanu miensa onipa onya mfie du mienu entimi no vehicle 20 but wonya du mienu ni above obetman vehicle 20 oba o makola no fonso enso enum vehicle 20.
Thank you very much. Monday yebeshia. Good morning.